Metaverse, a trend that is changing the way we live, work, play games. It impact out standards. Look at Microsoft Mesh of virtual reality. Today in this video I will tell you about Metaverse, a trending topic. My name is Saad. Press the bell icon and subscribe to Knowledge Builder. What is the Metaverse? The Metaverse is described as the inevitable evolution of the internet. But what exactly is the Metaverse, and what will it become? Imagine a virtual world where billions of people live, work, shop, learn and interact with each other, all from the comfort of their couches in the physical world. In this world, the computer screens we use today to connect to a worldwide web of information have become portals to a 3D virtual realm that's palpable, like real life, only bigger and better. Digital facsimiles of ourselves, or avatars, move freely from one experience to another, taking our identities and our money with us. What is the Metaverse? A short history. The Metaverse is a vision of what many in the computer industry believe is the next iteration of the internet, a single, shared, immersive, persistent, 3D virtual space where humans experience life in ways they could not in the physical world. Some of the technologies that provide access to this virtual world, such as virtual reality, VR, headsets and augmented reality, AR, glasses, are evolving quickly. Other critical components of the Metaverse, such as adequate bandwidth or interoperability standards, are probably years off or might never materialize. Why is the Metaverse important? Metaverse became a household word when Facebook rebranded its corporate identity to Meta in October 2021 and announced plans to invest at least $10 billion in the concept that year. In addition to Meta, tech giants including Google, Microsoft, Nvidia and Qualcomm are also investing billions of dollars in the concept. Management consultancy McKinsey & Company has bullishly predicted that the metaverse economy could reach $5 trillion by 2030. E-commerce is expected to be the dominant engine, with gaming, entertainment, education and marketing in the metaverse also becoming important sectors. Today, companies use the term to refer to many different types of enhanced online environments. These range from online video games like Fortnite to fledgling virtual workplaces like Microsoft's Mesh or Meta's Horizon workrooms to virtual dressing rooms and virtual operating rooms. Rather than a single shared virtual space, the current version of the metaverse is shaping up as a multiverse, a multitude of metaverses with limited interoperability as companies jockey for position. How is the metaverse accessed? Two technologies considered important to the development and growth of the metaverse are virtual reality and augmented reality. Virtual reality is a simulated 3D environment that enables users to interact with a virtual surrounding in a way that approximates reality as perceived through our senses. This approximation of reality is now typically accessed through a VR headset that takes over a user's field of vision. Haptics, including gloves, vests and even full-body tracking suits, enable more lifelike interaction with the virtual environment. Augmented reality is less immersive than VR. It adds digital overlays on top of the real world via a lens of some type. Users can still interact with their real-world environment. The game Pokémon Go is an early example of AR. Google Glass and heads-up displays in car windshields are well-known consumer AR products. Metaverse technologies. Artificial intelligence. Internet of Things. Extended reality. Brain-computer interfaces. 3D modeling and reconstruction. Spatial and edge computing. Blockchain. What is the metaverse used for today? The online gaming industry has decades-long experience in creating immersive virtual worlds. And to the extent a proto-metaverse has a mainstream use, the massive audiences that flock, albeit not synchronously, to the likes of Roblox, Epic Games and Decentraland suggest that playing games, building virtual worlds and investing in real estate might be it. Metaverse companies. These three well-known software vendors have their own metaverse visions. Meta. From now on, we will be Metaverse first, not Facebook first, wrote CEO Mark Zuckerberg in his October 2021 announcement of the branding change. That's an important change because it means users eventually won't need a Facebook account to use other services in the metaverse. Among other non-Facebook products, Meta has already sold millions of its Meta Quest, formerly Oculus, VR headset units for navigating the metaverse. Epic Games. Epic Games, makers of the popular online shooter game Fortnite, with some 350 million users, and the Unreal Engine software for game developers, plan to stake a claim in the metaverse following a $1 billion round of funding in 2021. This included $200 million from Sony Group Corp. Epic Games' vision of the metaverse differs from Meta's in that it wants to provide a communal space for users to interact with each other and brands without a news feed riddled with ads. Microsoft. The metaverse is coming to Microsoft Teams, the software giant's online meetings competitor to Zoom. The new service lets teams users in different physical locations join collaborative and shared holographic experiences during virtual meetings. The platform includes a suite of AI-powered tools for avatars, session management, spatial rendering, synchronization across multiple users, and holoportation. Microsoft is working with professional services firm Accenture to create mesh-enabled immersive spaces. Accenture hires more than 100,000 people every year and uses Microsoft Mesh to help onboard new employees. New hires meet on Teams to receive instructions on how to create a digital avatar and access One Accenture Park, a shared virtual space that's part of the onboarding process. The futuristic amusement park-like space includes a central conference room, a virtual boardroom and digital monorails that new hires use to travel to different exhibits. How will the metaverse affect the future? It must be underscored that the metaverse is still a set of possibilities, not a reality. There are many unknowns. How exactly the metaverse will become manifest, who will control it, what it will encompass and how much of an impact it will have on our lives, is still up for debate. At one end of the spectrum are those who believe the metaverse will enhance our lives, enabling experiences we could not have in the physical world. Metaverse skeptics view it as merely an extension of the digital experiences we have today but not transformative. Similarly, a recent survey of 4,600 business and technology leaders conducted by Accenture found that 71% of executives believe the metaverse will have a positive impact on their organization, but only 42% believe it will be a breakthrough or transformational development. Lawton described 8 top use cases in detail in How Will the Metaverse Affect the Future of Work? Here are 3. Enhancing teamwork and collaboration. Instead of the whiteboards, sticky notes, and large-screen monitors that are the staples of in-person ideation, teams could, for example, transport themselves to the Louvre Museum for inspiration, Diana said. A digital twin replication of a building could theoretically enable architects to collaborate with clients in real time on layouts and pinpoint problems and opportunities in advance of building out the space. Enabling faster learning. Interactive gameplay and simulations could speed up learning and improve outcomes by, for instance, enabling employees to learn how to operate equipment as if in real life or to practice a sales pitch for a big-money client. Assessing operations. The metaverse could make it easier for executives and managers to visit a factory, distribution center or construction site on the other side of the world, shaking hands with employees and doing inspections as if on site. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Knowledge Builder.